Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, children. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon, ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So, all reached only 26. Only 26. So, children, today I am starting a new lesson.
Polynomial.
A new lesson, and it is chapter 2, polynomials. It is a long chapter but interesting. Chapter 2, polynomials. Okay. So, you can take a new page and write. Okay, it is chapter 2. Chapter 2. Polynomials.
Yes, ma'am.
Polynomial. Can you see the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Polynomials.
Ma'am, in notes only.
Yes. Chapter 2, polynomials.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children, did you write? Okay, you all know about polynomials, right? What do you mean by
Yes,
polynomial?
ma'am.
Have you heard of algebraic expressions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Algebraic expressions?
Connected mathematical
Yes,
operation.
ma'am.
Yes. What do you mean by algebraic expressions? Yes. Can you tell?
Mathematically operations like addition, subtraction, and
Yes.
multiplication.
You are telling something. Okay. Okay, children. See, I'll write. See, children. See, polynomials means polynomials. So we are going to study about polynomials.
And we have tried this.
Wait 1 minute. Okay, children. Polynomials and algebraic expressions. Algebraic expressions means when we add and subtract some variables along with the constants like 2x plus y square, isn't it? Plus a plus b, like that, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So you know about algebraic expressions. So
Yes,
polynomials
ma'am.
means polynomials in one variable, means it is like x raised to 6 plus 2x raised to y, 2x raised to 2 plus 3x square plus x plus all the terms will be x. So a polynomial in one variable. That is actually here we are studying a polynomial with the one variable only. So a polynomial means it
Yes,
is an
ma'am.
algebraic expression. A polynomial is an algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Expression I'll tell you now.
Last year we studied it.
Yes. Last year we have studied. So listen, expression means 2x raised to 4 plus 3y plus 6, all these things. These are expressions, algebraic expression. But polynomial means it will be only in y. X raised to 3 plus 3x square plus 4, like this. So it is a polynomial in one variable. Listen, children. No need of
Yes,
writing the
ma'am.
notes now. You can write the lecture notes. I did not tell you anything about, I am taking class now. So you can note down some points. Only that. So now we are studying about polynomials. So all the numbers, all the variables, here no other variables will be there. Here only one variable will be there. Okay. Okay, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So polynomial in x, polynomial in one variable x is this example, and another in variable y. I can write like this: 3y square plus y plus 7. This is in variable y. So first one was in variable x, and the second one was in variable y. Okay.
Ma'am, will you
So,
change background color?
oh yes, yes, I'll change the background. I'll write some other color ink.
Ma'am, background is hard to see.
No problem, no problem. I'll change the color. You can understand now. Can you see now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. 2x
Yes.
raised to 6 plus x raised to 5 plus x raised to 3 plus x raised to 2 plus 1. This is a polynomial in the variable. What is the variable here?
X.
X. So I'll write another variable 7y raised to 6 plus 3y plus 4y square minus y cube. Which is the variable here?
Y.
Why?
Y. So it is in x and in y. So a polynomial means it is an algebraic expression itself. It is an algebraic expression itself, but there will be one variable only. Okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You know about terms of an algebraic expression? Terms.
First term, second term.
First term, second term. I'll
Third
write one polynomial here. You have to identify how many terms are there. Okay, children. First one, I'll write one polynomial here. 2x cube minus 3x. How many terms are there in this polynomial?
Two.
Terms. 2. What are the terms now? You know it
2x,
already. 2x cube is one term. And
3x is one term.
Negative 3x.
negative 3x is another term. Okay, so you know about terms. What are the variables of these terms? These terms, what are the variable?
X square.
X. X is the variable. Okay. And these are the terms. Do you know about coefficients? After writing terms, you used to write the coefficients. What do you mean by coefficients? Yes?
3
What do you mean by coefficients?
constants.
Coefficient means the variable, that term, the number is known as the constant, coefficient. Okay. So, in these terms, one term I will write 2x cube. Actually, it is 2x cube minus 3x. So, terms are 2x cube. First one is 2x cube and other is negative 3x. What is the coefficient of this coefficient of x cube? What is the coefficient of x cube?
2.
2 is the coefficient of x cube. And we hear what is the coefficient of x?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. So, you know about coefficients and variables. So, polynomials, you have to take care and you have to keep in mind some things. That is about the variables. Polynomial in one variable. Only one variable will be there. Now we are studying about only that. So, only one variable there will be there in a polynomial. And do you know what is the terms of a polynomial? Polynomial.
More than 3 or 4.
But terms means which all the we are dividing it, means we are separating it either plus or minus. Okay, so those are known as terms. So in a term there will be one variable and one constant. That constant is known as
Coefficient.
coefficient. This much you know.
Yes, ma'am.
And now we are studying about one more important thing. You know about monomial, binomial, trinomial and all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember? Okay. So polynomials. So no need of all type of explanation. For a polynomial,
More
what do you
than
mean by a
3 terms.
monomial? What do you mean by a monomial?
Only
It has only one term.
One term. Can you tell one example?
Only one.
2x.
2x plus, plus
2x,
3y.
only one term. One term. Only one term is known as, only a single term is known as monomial.
Monomial.
Single term. One term is monomial. One term. So what about say, two terms? Two terms.
2x
Binomial.
plus
Binomial.
And three terms?
trinomial.
Trinomial. Okay. Monomial, binomial, and trinomial. Okay. And generally it is known as? It is known as
Polynomial.
polynomial. But yes. Monomial, binomial, trinomial, etc. So that also you know. But you have to identify polynomial. There is some speciality. Listen. Listen, children. Polynomial. You have to identify the polynomial. Listen. If the polynomial's exponent should be a whole number. That means if a polynomial 2x raised to 6 plus x raised to 5 plus x raised to -1, if it is asked like this, whether it is a polynomial, what will be your answer? X raised to -1. X raised to -1. Is this a polynomial? My question is this a polynomial? This is not a polynomial because the exponent comes
Because it's
as
arbitrary
negative number. Negative. Okay. So it is not a polynomial. It is not a polynomial. Or instead of x raised to 1, this can be written like this also. 2x raised to 6 plus x raised to 5 plus 1 by x. Is this a polynomial?
Yes.
No, this is also not a polynomial because 1 by x is x raised to -1. Do you remember the exponents law? Do you remember the exponents law?
Yes, ma'am.
This 1 by x is x raised to -1. So you should identify a polynomial from some polynomials. So in between, if you see any negative exponent, like this, x raised to -1 or x raised to -2, it is not a polynomial. And sometimes instead of this, it will be written like this, 1 by x, down denominator, 1 by x square. So this is also not a polynomial because both these are same. Both these are same. Okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is not a polynomial. Then, some more important thing is that you can identify whether it is a polynomial. One is this, negative exponent. Children, are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
One is this with a negative exponent. Okay. Other is negative exponent and other one is with root x. That also I will show you. If any polynomial is like this, x raised to 3 plus 2 root x. The question is whether it is a polynomial. Your answer is no, it is not a polynomial because root x is x raised to 1 by 2, right? Have you heard of this law of exponent?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Last
8th
chapter.
standard you have studied this. Root x is x raised to 1 by 2. And cube root of x is x raised to 1 by 3.
1 by 3.
So, see, one fraction has come, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, it is not a polynomial. If the question, we rewrite like this, x raised to 1 by 2. And it is the question whether it is a polynomial. What will you tell? It is?
No.
Not a
Not a
polynomial.
polynomial.
So you have to take care when the question is this, you have to take care, beware of these two things, that is negative exponents and fraction or root x or 1 by x. These two things, when it comes, it is not a polynomial. Okay. So how will you identify? If a polynomial, how can you identify it is not a polynomial? How will you identify? If there is root x comes.
Exponent is negative.
Next, negative exponent or root x, cube root of x.
Or
Root of
fraction.
x. Then 1 by x. 1 by x square. A variable will be in the denominator. All these are not polynomials. Sometimes question may ask like this. Root 2x plus x raised to 6. Is this a polynomial?
No.
No.
Yes. Because x is standing alone there. This number is root 2.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Root 2 has a perfect value 1.414, etc. This is a polynomial. You think about the variable. Variable is standing alone. X. Okay. Variable is no change in the variable. Variable is x. But constant is root 2. Constant can be any value. Are you listening? All the children are listening.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Afsana, looking at somewhere. Okay, that number, constant you can write root 2. Constant can be negative. Constant can be fractions. Like this. This is a polynomial. 1 by 2x, x raised to 6. Is this a polynomial?
No.
Oh, Toshik. 1 by 2 x raised to 6.
Yes,
Constant can be fractions.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at the variable. Variable is a positive number. Exponent. So, polynomials, if you see, constant as root 2. Constant as root 2. Or constant as fraction. Or constant as negative 3. These all are polynomials. Because it is a constant. Okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. Now, we'll study about the definition of polynomials that you can write in your notes. This one is sleeping. That you can write in your notes. Okay, children. Now, you gave the heading as polynomial, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, you should write general form of a polynomial. General form. General form of a polynomial.
Ma'am, in lecture note.
No need. Your proper notes. General form of a polynomial.
Ma'am, is this heading?
Yes. Subheading.
Yes, ma'am.
General form of a polynomial. Okay, wrote?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Okay. The general form is, it is a long one. General form is a long one. Listen, I will write and I will explain. Afterwards, you write it. Listen, children. General form is like this. F of x equal to an x raised to n plus an minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus etc. plus ax plus a naught. A1x, you can write A1.
Ma'am, after a...
I will explain. Listen. This an x raised to n means an, a1, a2, a3, etc. an are constants. Constants. Any constants.
Yes, ma'am.
Constants. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
A1, A2, etc. An are constants. And x be the variable. X be the variable means x is a variable. You know it, meaning of variable. And n is a positive integer. N is a positive integer. I will explain it. Listen. Listen. Listen, children.
Yes,
F
ma'am.
of x equal to an x raised to n. When you see it, you will think that it is a very difficult thing, but it is very easy. Listen, a1, a2, a3, an, etc. are constants, means any number of values, positive integers. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Any value, constants you can give any value. Our constants means real numbers, positive, negative, and all. And are you listening? Now we are studying
Yes,
about the
ma'am.
general form of a polynomial. In that you have seen many a1, a2, a3, etc. Those are constants. And
Yes, ma'am.
I will write one example so that you will understand it. Listen. Listen, listen. Listen. One example is 2x raised to 6. Okay. Plus. It should be in the diminishing order. If I have written x raised to 6, next one will be 3x raised to 5. What will be
Yes,
next?
ma'am.
What will be next?
X raised to
4x
4.
raised to
X raised to
4.
4. Constants you can give anything, but variable you just check. Constant minus plus anything. But after 5, it should be 4. No? No?
x
Tell.
raised to 3.
X raised to 3. Any constants you can insert, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Plus. Next one will be
5x
X
raised to
raised to
2.
1.
5. No. Constant you give anything. Constant you can give anything.
X raised to
X
1.
square. Minus 2x,
X
3x.
raised to 1.
Okay. Plus
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
want that x over now. Now you can give one constant simply. See, this should be the order. This is this an x raised to n. Means in this n is x raised to n is x raised to 6. And an minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 means if it is 6, next one will be 5. Okay. N minus 1 means it should be in the decreasing order. Okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So, the degree of this polynomial, can you tell what is the degree of this polynomial? You studied degree, no? What is the degree of the polynomial? What is the degree?
2.
Degree is the highest power of x variable. So just now I wrote a polynomial. What is the degree of the polynomial?
6.
Somebody is telling the
6.
answer. 6.
6, ma'am.
6 is the highest power. Okay, children? So this is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
general form of a polynomial. Now you can write the definition. Okay, you can write the definition. Definition, let x be a variable. Let x be a variable. X be a variable. N be a positive integer. N be any positive integer. And A0, A1, A2, A3, etc. An are constants. In bracket you write real numbers. That means can be negative, positive, fractions, etc. This can be negative. Constants can be negative number, positive number, decimal, fractions, any number.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then f of x equal to
Eh?
f of x equal to f of x means a polynomial in x. An x raised to n plus n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus etc. plus a1x plus a naught. This is the general form of a polynomial.
And we should put it in the box.
Yes? Now you don't draw the box. Now listen to it. a1x plus a naught.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is the general form of a polynomial.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And if you finish, I will give the examples.
Yes, ma'am. Finish, ma'am.
Is a polynomial in variable x. Is a polynomial in variable x. In variable x. This also right. In variable x.
Finish, ma'am.
Okay. Examples. Examples. Okay. Example is f of x equal to 2x cube plus 7x square minus 4x minus 15. Second example, g of x equal to 3 by 4 x raised to 4 minus 7x square minus 5. Then p of y equal to 2y raised y square minus 3y plus 4. Actually, there may be a first one, second one you see, after x raised to 4, there should be one term x raised to 3. It is missing, but no problem, you should write in the increasing order of exponents. Okay, children, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Second
Yes,
one,
ma'am.
3 by 4 x raised to 4. But next term should be x cube, no? It is not there.
Yes, ma'am.
But no problem.
But it is also decreasing.
It should be in decreasing order, only that.
Yes, ma'am.
And it is these are in polynomials in x. And the third one is polynomial in y. Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
First one in polynomial in x. And third one is polynomial in y.
Why?
Y. Only one variable.
Yes, ma'am. And next one.
1 minute. f of x is a polynomial in x, g of x is a polynomial in x. But if it is given p of y means polynomial in y, so that in bracket which variable is written, that is its indication.
Ma'am,
Did you
one doubt.
understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children, if g of x means, what is that? Is it in a polynomial? It is in a polynomial variable
X.
x.
Ma'am.
G of y,
Y.
polynomial in
Y.
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 Okay. So these are the general form. This is the general form. General form, you study it and
Yes, ma'am.
there may be some questions. Listen, listen children. Now look at this. First one, f of x. What is the degree of this polynomial? Can you tell which is the degree?
3.
3. 3 is the degree of the polynomial. I have already told you to find out the degree, which is the highest power of the polynomial. Isn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And what about g of x? What is the degree?
4.
4.
4.
And what about p of y?
2.
2.
2. 2. Only you have to take care this.
Yes,
First one should be that degree, highest degree. Then it should be in the decreasing order. 3, 2, 1, 0 like that. Then 4, one term is missing, but next term is in the decreasing order, 2. Okay. So
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
the first one, general form and some examples of polynomials.
Yes, ma'am.
Children, okay, shall I leave now? Now it is time 2:55. Okay,
Yes,
children?
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so study well.
Thank you,
You
ma'am.
have one more exam, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
children.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.